Halo semuanya, selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat. Jadi di sini saya bakal lanjutin event genshin yang sama Please, sama Kaya, sama Kokomi dan yang lain-lain. Karena saya sudah nggak main game selama 2 bulan. Jadi tanpa berbasa-basi saya lanjut aja deh. Yap, di sini aduh kelihatan email saya, ya udah nggak apa-apa lah. Next. Pop up deh. Nah, sorry, kita balik lagi, ayo. Ada gangguan teknis tadi, sorry. Ini si Visual aku matiin aja atau aku pindahin aja deh. Biar kelihatan sekalian lah UID gue lah. Oke, kita udah di sini. Mana nih? Gue udah daily belum sih? Oh, belum. Yaudah. Nah, jadi di sini. Oh, ada challenge. Tapi mau bawa itu. Suara gue kecil banget ya. Cek. Segini aja lah, udah lah, cukup lah. Salah, bukan.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Dih, masih lanjut. Ini gimana lagi, lupa gue anjir. Nah, gue ganti lagi ke Kazuha. Mana Kazuha ini?
All right.
Hai,
It's to a life of
hore. Bentar. Gue ganti ke 7 kali ya. 7 tes. Seginilah, cukup lah ya, seginilah ya. Oke, aman. Oke, cek, halo, aman. Udah lah, aman lah.
Time to go.
Ini apaan? Di? Oh, gue kan bisa pakai ini.
Here it is! Here it is! See? This canyon wasn't here before.
Iya sih.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical turning.
Mechanical.
Check.
Could it have been the central hub? That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey,
Spinning.
you, oh. New guys, huh?
Siapa lu?
Hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Zia lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Siapa lu anjir?
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Nah, siapa lu?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this
We
whole
used
domain
to.
was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Zia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Good for her. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Enggak.
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Iya. Apa lu?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess.
Oke.
Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Dia bring you up to speed on these things?
Ini streaming projector kan? Literally proyektor coy.
Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those. How about you, traveler? Any ideas?
Mana gua tahu anjir. Gua kan bukan dari sini. Kastil.
What kind of a suggestion is that? That would be way too complicated to make.
Iya, jangan tanya
Yeah.
gua dong.
Sorry, I don't think we have the right materials for that.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Dia bikin apaan? Bom.
Look, I made a cart. Amazing work, Klee.
Dia kan paling baru 3 tahun 4 tahun anjing.
Whoa, it fits the track like a glove too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the one that
kontrol.
Dia made.
I just wanted to give it a try. Then suddenly, boom! There it was!
There it
I
was.
was gonna ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Clee?
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Wah, pakai bom anjir.
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
It's just, this cart is made from,
Don't
It's a
worry.
bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, while different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to...
it's okay.
To-
No need to delve into the theoretical stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
boring.
just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake. Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to power it up first.
Ayo bro, cepetan bro. Hilang lu.
Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Choo-choo card. And then you can only summon choo-choo cards at the only. Ini apa Ki sama E? Oh, keren ya. Wih.
Whoa! This
Keren
cart is
banget anjir.
fast! Chugga 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 woo woo!
Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart.
Ini kan kereta coy. Dih, udah kelar. Kenapa bro? Sini deh.
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further.
Iya.
Looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go
Uy,
into the
anjir.
preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolin's way of
Itu
protecting the
temannya
device from
si
damage.
SpongeBob itu.
If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step one, we need water droplet to help.
Idolon.
Oh, it seems to really like that name.
Di.
Any volunteers for step two?
Paimon.
Leave that to us. We know what to do.
Seriusan. Mana sih? Oh ini. Ya udah langsung aja ini gua push. Tapi itu hilang. Kadang terus ya udah sih.
Aw, it's completely empty.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Wih.
Yay! We saved 2.
Ya terus.
Whoa. Water
Wih,
droplet
dih.
just transformed into some new track.
Kok bisa anjir?
Good. Let's keep going then.
Yo. Ya butuh energi. Terus gimana gue cara? Oh udah ada. Change direction. Oh, anjing. Ngebut dong. Lambat banget.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No. The hydroidolans are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well,
He's dead.
those two. You'll meet them
Okay.
soon enough.
Kira dia mati. Wih, chest.
Brings a smile to my face.
Lanjut lagi nih. Gas. Oh, bisa ganti. Oh, keren juga. Anjir, maglev ini coy. Shinkansen. Anjing.
Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now!
This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
Jadi, ya, abis.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Ini kayak mana? Masih nggak paham ini anjing. Wih, oh lu. Ini apaan sih? Oh, kayak kulus-kulus gitu ya? Duh, anjing. Terus? Terus gimana? Itu apaan? Oh, air. Aku kira apaan? Halo.
Oh! There's another spinny thing here! It's so big! But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier.
Kayak bilang apaan tadi?
Very good, Klee. You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer. It appears to be a system that rotates to switch tracks.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station.
The
But
station.
he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say. Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
Ini harus kemana lagi nih? Wih.
Sometimes I
kontol.
can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy.
Ya,
You should have seen
ulangin
him
dong.
back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Dia siapa anjing? Nah, dia di sini kah? Enggak, ding.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You
Iya.
never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
Ya.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
Ya biasanya brother gitu, Paimon.
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any personal problems can be settled later.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Idea restore the domain.
Iya. Kita cuma lewat sih sebenarnya sih.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too.
Hilang. Mau cutscene. Okay.
All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas.
Ya.
Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Oh.
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you
Aduh.
calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making
Orang
such a
dewasa
big
gitu,
fuss
Klee.
right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
Ya siapa juga yang
But
itu.
it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
As long as you promise not to argue.
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Ya. Brengsek tadi gua gak kena tiga-tiganya aja. Oh, untung color coded. Enggak, tadi ada itu apa mau lagi? Gelembungnya mana tadi? Nah, itu kan. Ih. Oh, kira. Kita harus kemana?
Time to go.
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Pikir. Nah. Iya lu, hahaha. Iya lu. Kok lambat banget. Kontrol. Nah.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along.
Ya, diantet.
Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister. It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Ya, di TPS ya
Hey,
cuy.
Ferdinand?
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hato? Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
Mel masih
You're
bocil.
right. But our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well, our situation is a little different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hato, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen.
Aduh, aku makin pakai stick ah.
As
Capek
his
juga.
brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hato sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hato. Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you...
I know. But this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert.
Iya, ini kan tempat bermain ya, actually.
I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hato. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
See? Doesn't it feel better just to get along?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Yeah, what an amazing idea. You're so smart.
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more.
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal others.
Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the hydroidolin in the cart to help us.
Nah, gua ganti ke controller dulu bentar. Nah, jadi kan enak. Anjing. Anjing bener. Confirmnya itu dong. Nah. Gini aja deh. Kemana nih kita nih? Ke atas. Lewat sini. Ih, apaan tuh? Hilang. Loh, yang lain pada kemana cuy? Masa aku main gua? Masa cuma gua anjir? Yang lain pada kemana? Ya. Banjir dong. Enggak, deng. Aduh, slow banget anjing.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Lebih ngebut. Nah, Dih. Aku lupa lompat. Sorry. Aduh, salah. Vibrationnya aku matiin aja deh. Off. Terus empat. Nah, gini kan agak cepet dikit. Nah.
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Tali.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
I helped?
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
Nope. Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else.
Betul.
Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Oke.
Yep, I will.
Tali ini buat apa, cuy?
Thanks again. I have a feeling we'll get along much better now that we've learned to open up to each other. I suppose some things are simpler than they appear. The real problem all along was actually us.
Be sure to come back and visit Torrential Twister again. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, imagine if we could build our tracks all over the world. Traveling would be so much easier.
Well, all over the world mungkin terlalu ekstrim. Wih, anjing.
Oh, this is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too.
Oh, si Kolek gimana ya?
Are you
Oh, iya,
okay,
sama
Kokomi?
Yula deng ya.
If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain.
Itu anjing.
Please having the most
Nah.
fun.
Ini ngeri sih kalau bisa sampai terbang gitu sih. Kalau di real life ya. Damn. Halo. Loh. Oh, penyeberangan maksudnya. Lucu banget.
That's so much fun!
Kokomi, lu kenapa?
Guess that sort of makes sense. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too? Nothing. Kaya's just the master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon? Oh, right. Guess it slipped Paimon's mind.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Apa tuh?
Do you still remember our mission?
Misi kita apa ya? Lupa.
I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
Loh, nemu di mana lo?
He snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope.
Hah?
If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
Si tali
We really have
budukan itu ternyata.
Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know Adia is really important.
That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, you'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky.
Oke.
Since Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while.
Iya, lu jangan itulah.
I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well.
No, you're fucking dead.
My mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia.
Enggak.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all disappeared. I must have been seeing things from riding the cart.
What are you smiling about, Kokomi?
Ya, bukan gue yang pegang tangan.
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Ih, nggak seru. Masa bukan gua? Mana nih? Oh, sini. Anjing jauh banget. YOLO.
Welcome back. Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me. You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
You won't be disappointed. Nah, ini aja deh.
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
Then we'll see you later.
Dadah.
Bye, Mr. Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone. Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
Iya, ini tali.
Kaya said that the missing component was this orange climbing rope. It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon.
Iya, betul. Kok lu
If
tahu?
I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here. They
Betul.
were all
Kok lu tahu sih?
arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in tears. They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Idia.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all. But I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't able to make much headway.
Ah,
They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up.
oke.
Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I'll
Siapa lu?
go and check on the situation in the remaining 2 areas.
Nggak,
need me to
siapa lu?
accompany
No.
you?
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today. You should rest up.
Ya, udah kelar. Masih ada lagi dong harusnya dong. Nah, ya. Tapi aku lagi gabut. Udahlah, daily dulu lah. Du 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 du.
Time to go.
Halo semua. Selamat malam.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Apa sih? Aduh anjing. Apaan lu?
Shadows of fate. My apologies.
Nah, ya. Aduh aku masih kaku cuy. Pakai inian. Gue ganti-ganti deh bentar ya. Attack-nya kotak aja. Nah. Salah bego. Mana nih? Mana lagi nih? Oke, ke sini. Terus ke sini.
The wind knows me.
Whirling snow.
Dah. Habis itu Mana sih? Oh ini. Saya sudah live berapa nih? 55 menit. Oke.
Take
Salah.
flight.
Salah pencet. Aduh, gua nggak biasa pakai stick. Tapi ada yang pakai stick gua bisa sambil tiduran gitu. Duh, di mana lagi anjing? Pasti di itu. Di bawah tanah tuh yang festival itu yang dari kemarin belum kelar. Oi. Ding 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 ding. Aye. Ini event apaan sih? Kayak gini. Laila. Oh yang ini. Emang ntar ada Laila. Enggak kan? Enggak ada kan? Iya. Ya udahlah. Harus unlock dulu lagi. Mending tidak aja. Jadi gua kaca buat kokomi aja lah. Oh iya, gue belum baca ini. Let's see. Boop. Oke. Berapa sih dunia gue? Rp300.000 anjing, bajunya mahal banget. Ya udah. Itu udah sih. Ya sudah. Tapi saya mau ngecek ya. Soundboard budukan ini jalan nggak? jalan dong. Tapi keras banget ya.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let's go, baby. Bagus. Oke. Kayaknya gini aja deh.
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful.
Ini double ya kalau gitu ya.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let's go. Woo. Tapi gue penasaran
So
sama
this
yang
is a
ini deh.
day in the life of the traveler.
Application audio ini.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Game genshin audio capture.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Nah.
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Terus nah ini bentar. Output ini gua matiin dulu deh. Halo, cek.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Oke. Ya udah deh. Wow. Oke.
Join the Aramites.
Anyway, itu aja lah.
A blade embraces its duty. As a
Coba
jeweler
bentar.
cherishes their gems.
Oh ya kesini deh. Begitu.
Join the
Kalau gua salah malah. Itunya gua matiin, salah. Nah. Ada suara gamenya nggak? Nggak ada. Ya udah. Benar. Ya udah, gini aja. Ya, sip. Rename.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Ya
How
sudah.
greedy of me.
Saya sudahi dulu dah stream ini. Sudah 1 jam juga. Ini ada Tante Senhe. Gila, cakep banget nih orang. Anyway, oke, thank you semuanya yang udah nonton. Nggak ada yang nonton sih, tapi ya udahlah. Nggak apa-apa, gue buat senang-senang aja. Buat dokumentasi. Gue pernah main game ini. Jadi kalau gue meninggal, gue ada mark in this world. Jadi thank you semuanya. Dadah. Dadah.